College of Education Makerspace. I'm Evelyn, one of the makers here. Today's video is about the sewing machine. This is part of a series of videos that teach you how to sew on your own. I'm so excited to talk to you about it. Let's get started.
Alright, so we're about to thread the lower bobbin. This is what the lower bobbin is. The first thing we're going to do is take our thread out of the needle, which is like kind of the opposite reverse process. And then you're going to loop it around this metal thing at the top. It slides into a notch there. There's a little icon under it that shows you what to do. Then you have to put it through the little hole in your lower bobbin. You're going to stick it through the inside and up through the hole. This takes me a little while, so we're going to skip ahead. And there we go. Now, we're going to place the lower bobbin on this little metal thing on this side. It's going to click in. Then you're going to push it to the right and it'll click in as well. That shifts it so that instead of the pedal making the needle go up and down, the pedal will make that little bobbin spin. See that pedal? It's on the ground. You're going to need to push it with your foot to make the thread wind. I like to hold the end of the thread that sticks through the hole in the bobbin so that when I wind it up, it doesn't slip out. Then you just press the pedal and go. When you're all done winding the thread around the bobbin, you push it to the left, which releases it, and then you can take the bobbin off. Then you cut the string. Sorry, I dropped it there. And you're all good to go. Now this next part is a bit tricky, so remember this diagram as we go into it. Ready for part 2? Okay, so you pull this black thing on the side and it'll pop out your little plate that covers the lower bobbin. You can take out the lower bobbin if there's already one in there. I like to make sure that the thread from the needle goes through and behind the machine so that it doesn't come out. I just use scissors, tuck it under the needle, and then reach behind and pull it back. You can use pins or anything of that sort to push that thread on through, because there's a thread from the top and one from the bottom. Now you're going to put your bobbin into the hole, and then you're going to loop it around to your right and then to your left. It'll fit into 2 little metal grooves. Remember that picture I showed you earlier? That's the diagram of what it looks like. It's on the cover. Sorry, it's a bit tough to see here. Then you can put your cover back on. I like to make the needle go once up and down to catch the thread and pull it through. At this point, you are all set and ready to sew.
Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to reach out to the Maker Squad if you have any questions. We are here to help. Bye!